Hey, sis. So many of you know that my person reached out last week and we are no longer in no contact, right? So we're together, we're doing great. But as we are together, I am trying to figure out how do I move and operate inside the relationship as this new person, right? As a person who has elevated and know what I deserve. And I felt like I already knew what I deserve. I just wasn't getting it. That was the problem. So I've already elevated, but it was like I was not getting the things that I knew that I deserved, which is why we went no contact, right? This is why we broke up. I want to come and share this with y'all, and hopefully it can bless you all. This was something that the Father, he just revealed to me. But so as we're back together. And there are certain things about the relationship, like it's the same, right? Like, of course, we come back together and it's not supposed to change. I don't know what I was thinking or experiencing, but 1 week into it, there are still some things that I am noticing that I want changed or that I believe I deserve. Again, it's only been a week. So I know that there's still time, for everything to develop, right? But I was talking to God about, okay, well, if I know, say, something is bothering me or I don't like something or I want something, it's like, Lord, Father, I do not want to have to go and say these things. First, because I've said it before. Like, he heard me the first time I said it. That could have been like a year ago when I said it. But the first time I said it, he heard me. But also, me repeating myself or me bringing this to his attention is putting me in a place where I'm feeling like I am nagging or begging or like I'm ungrateful. I did not like the feeling or the thought of me presenting something to him that I'm not liking or that I'm wanting. So I had to sit with this because it wasn't well, you gotta like say what you want, so just do it and say it. It was, nah, my spirit is telling me this ain't right, right? We on this new level and this ain't the type of stuff we have to do. We let God know what we want and God will provide. What I realized, okay, when my person came back, he was saying and doing all of the things that I told God that I was wanting, right? So there were just little things where it's like, hey, did he really just say that? Because I was talking to God, like I was talking to God about that. And even he apologized about, so it was a random apology. It almost brought me to tears because I let it go. I moved on. I wasn't expecting an apology, ever. I just moved on. But he just started apologizing. And I'm like, whoa, like, thank you. Because I was prepared to never talk about this ever again in a relationship. But God knew my heart, right? God knew how that apology would affect me, right? How that would allow me to forgive even more, to, have hope in how it would help the relationship. But I did not have to go to him and be like, you know what, this is still bothering me. We need to talk about it and I want you to apologize, right? Which I've never been the type of person that like demanded anything. I think if anything, I've given him so much freedom to where it's like eventually he'll come around. But again, it wasn't until the no contact that he realized, okay, I'm going to have to like step it up, right? But the revelation, God showed me that when we were in separation, we were separated for 2 months, no contact for 1 month. But during that time, I was letting my petitions be known to God. I was letting God know what I want, what I deserve, how I want to be treated, how I want to be viewed or looked at or whatever. But I was bringing it to God. And then when me and him came back together, it's like God already installed the things in him without me even asking. I was receiving these things. So God is telling me the reason why it feels like if I go to him, it's like I'm begging or I'm ungrateful is because that's not what I have to do. God is the source. If I go to him and I tell him, Lord, this is what I wanted in my relationship, or Father, this is what I deserve in a relationship, he will see that I get it. As long as I position myself, as long as I can move out of the way, as long as I can be still, I can get any and everything that I want from the Father. So as I'm navigating like this new relationship, which is the same relationship, right? But I'm new and he's new. But certain things are just like habits, right? They're patterns. And it's like, okay, well, how do I acknowledge or address the patterns or the habits without me bringing it to him? I go to God. I bring it to God. God is like, I don't even want you doing anything. Like, just tell me what you want and I will get it for you. Just let me be the provider. Let me be the source and you can have it. So that took like a huge burden off of me, of like me trying to figure out, okay, well, I said I deserve this. And if I don't get it, then that means that he's like not giving it to me, or like it was a whole ordeal in my mind of like, how do I righteously go about this? Because I'm not trying to manipulate, right? I'm not trying to beg for something. It's something that I know I deserve. I know he's able and capable of providing it for me. And to him, again, I know men are different. He may have no idea of what it is, or that is a problem. And also he may have, if I was to bring it to him, he may have no problem adjusting or correcting or fixing or whatever, but it doesn't feel right in me to even bring it up. Now it's different if it was, we're just having a conversation and something happened. It's like, oh, that hurt my feelings or something. But if it's already been said, if I've already brought it to him and he has not took it upon himself to fix it or to correct or to apologize, it's not for me to say anything else about it. Let it go. He heard me the first time. So God was like, come to me and let me surprise you, right? Let me shock you. And that's exactly what I've been experiencing. But for the past 2 months, I've literally, the person was not here for me to go and tell him these things. I had to go to God. And as I'm telling God, God is like moving and operating within him so that I can experience the things that I know that I deserve to experience. So I wanted to come and share that with you all. I am doing a series of this inside of our community. I'm going to try to get that downloaded or uploaded today. But just petition, like, let your petitions be known to God. I am amazed. And what prompted this or confirmed this even more was years and years ago, I had a prayer journal. And inside the prayer journal, I had a petition section. Everything that I ever wanted or needed in life, it didn't matter what it was, big or small, I put it there. Like, I prayed about it and then I let it go. And I got everything that was on that list. All I had to do was go to God and like remove my hands from it. And I got it. And so that's what God is showing me, like, do the same thing. So I am putting together a petition section inside the community. If you all want to, be a part of that or experience that, then come and join us. But I wanted to come and share. And I hope that you all can put this into practice and that you all can witness God moving on your behalf. You all stay encouraged.